Watching tonight, we started this program last night with a call for justice for the 29 miners who were killed on the job in the Upper Big Branch coal mine in West Virginia. The CEO of Massey Energy knew that the mine was unsafe. I think he should face a criminal investigation for his negligence. Now, this morning, the president said the nation owes more to the miners and promised that the Justice Department will use every available tool in this investigation. And he called out the Massey executives directly for putting profits before the safety of the workers.
Owners responsible for conditions in the Upper Big Branch mine should be held accountable for decisions they made and preventive measures they failed to take. Safety violators like Massey have still been able to find ways to put their bottom line before the safety of their workers, filing endless appeals instead of paying fines and fixing safety problems. I refuse to accept any number of miner deaths as simply a cost of doing business.
Joining me now is Illinois Congressman Phil Hare. He is also former union leader and member of the House Education and Labor Committee. Congressman, good to have you with us tonight.
Good to be with you.
Let's cut to the chase. Everything in Washington is political. If the Democrats can't get behind labor now in the wake of the loss of life here and make some changes, when are they going to do it?
Never, Ed. This guy is ridiculous. 450 citations last year, 129 in this year. We're only into mid-April. Look, there's got to be a way to shut these mines down when they're not safe. You got 29 people that lost their lives that never should have lost their lives.
Are you convinced that the president is serious about this?
Oh, I absolutely am, and I'll tell you what we got to do. I support the president 1,000% on this. We need to get more administrative law judges. But look, these guys think it's better to pay the fine than to clear these mines. There has to be a way under a new Miner Act, Ed, for us to shut these mines down when we know they're unsafe and get those people out of harm's way. These people, I'll tell you, I looked at this guy and I couldn't believe he'd look in the camera and talk about, this corporation, like how much they care. He doesn't care about the people in that mine.
No.
And he didn't care about the, he can talk all he wants to talk. Look, I'm more than angry about this. This guy needs to be in handcuffs if he's found to be guilty of this. You cannot tell me that 129 citations just this month. And by the way, he's the #1 appealer. What he does is he just ties it up and appeals and appeals and appeals, and he sends miners down into a mine that he absolutely knows is not a safe place to be.
Should this be viewed as a defining moment for labor in this country when it comes to protection of the workplace? I don't know what other scenario could play out to get the attention of the party in power.
29 good, decent men went to work. Look, ordinary people want a safe place to work. This is a dangerous job, and it's a tough job to do. And if we don't do this now, if we don't stick together, and we don't make these people accountable, and I don't mean just by putting fines on them. I'm talking about criminal accountability. If this is proven that this guy could have done something about it, 29 people. Look, we've had 4 in the last 4 years. What's it going to take? I mean, how much longer are we going to sit here? This shouldn't be even, by the way, from my perspective.
It sounds to me like there's going to have to be an oversight, some kind of czar, and I know the righties are going to go nuts on that word, but somebody's got to come in and say, you're going to shut this mine down because it's not safe.
They have to.
Are you willing to support that?
Absolutely, I am. Look, as I said earlier, look, when you get these type of violations, and you know that the ventilation system isn't working inside of a mine, you don't have to be a rocket scientist. What you do is you shut that mine down, you get those miners out of harm's way, you fix the problem, you make sure it's inspected, and then and only then do you put people back into that mine. So absolutely we do.
Here's the union mine president, Cecil Roberts, on this show last night.
Don Blankenship should be handcuffed, put in leg irons, and led off to jail, along with that full board at Massey Energy. They're nothing but cronies and yes men for him to allow him to do what he has been doing.
Congressman, you agree with that?
I do. If he's found criminally guilty, I'll tell you, he ought to go to jail, and he ought to go to jail for a very long time.
Great to have you with us, Congressman. Appreciate your time tonight. Thanks so much.
My pleasure. Thank you, Ed.
Hare.